Hey guys, it is Barb from Barb and I Budgets, and welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. In today's video, I am going to reallocate a bunch of savings challenges that are finished. And I just want to say that this is not all from last month. This is a few months accumulated. I just have been putting them in my safe, and I think it's time to reallocate them. So let's go ahead and get started. So how's everybody doing today? It's actually Saturday when I'm filming this. It'll be Sunday when you see this, but it is a rainy, dreary day here in Ohio. It is pretty bad, you guys, but that's okay. I'm happy that I'm here making this video. So this first savings challenge that I completed is from Nita at the Almost Organized Owl, and this one should be for $80. So we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, and 80. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful weekend. I have been pretty lazy today. I'm not gonna lie. This was my February group play. This was from Angela Marie 888, and this should be for $36. So we have 10, 20, 30, 35, and 36. Okay, and this is from Norellis Budgets. This was her January group play, and it should be $30. So 10, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Okay, moving right along. This is from Living on a Tiny Budget, but I think she changed the name of her channel, and I just can't think of it at the moment. But I'm going to try to put her down below in case you guys want to go check that out. How gorgeous is this, you guys? Just gorgeous. I said that every time I did the video. So there's 20, 30, and 40. All right, so this is round 4 of Help Alice Get Out of Wonderland. This is from Loving Life at 60-ish. I already spent the other rounds, so this was the last round. So there was 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 66, 67, and $68 that I saved there. This was a lot of fun. I did it in rounds, and I did 4 different rounds. I think it was a total of 350 when I was finished, or 250. I'm not exactly sure. Okay, so this is the 100 Acre Woods box. This is what remains after I took out part of it and used it to pay for my son's glasses, I think. I did something with it, but there is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and 70 remaining. So we'll put that here. Okay, this is a group play, A Christmas Wish for You. So you can tell how old this is. It's from Ellie on Earth. It was her group play that she sent to me in the mail. There's 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. Okay, and then this was the $40 Valentine's Day crossword puzzle that my son gave me. So there's $40 going there. This is the Budgeting Olympics that I did recently. It was the opening ceremony. I played Hey K Budgets versus Kimmy Budgets. Kimmy Budgets won 27 to 21. So, sorry guys. 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47, and 48. All right, so this is another Norellis budget. This was her group play from February, and it was 10, 20, 25, and 30. Another Norellis budgets. This was November and December, I believe. And this saved me 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 66, and 67. This was from Sarah on a Budget. It was Happy Valentine's Day, and this is 75, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, and 75. Okay, and then this box is the Budgeting Community Friends Box 1. This is from CBA Mom Saves. And we saved, let's see, I'll just empty it out and see how much we saved. So while I'm doing this, I'm going to tell you guys that right now my son is in Indiana at a rugby tournament, and I was not able to go because of my stupid car that I had to pay all that money to get fixed. Well, I only had to pay $500, and I know I'm saying only $500, but I had a warranty, and the warranty fixed the majority up, paid for the majority of it. But it's making the same exact noise, so I don't know what's wrong. They had told me before that it was dangerous to drive, so if it was dangerous to drive it then, I'm sure it's still dangerous to drive it now. And so I didn't get to go. And a little bit ago, he sent me a text and said, guess who was man of the game? And it just like made me so happy, but it made me so sad at the same time because I'm not there to see him get that award. And I'm going to tell you after I finish counting this. So there's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, and 36. So $136. So the thing about my son is, I don't know if you guys remember this or if you're new here, he broke his leg last February. So not the one that just passed. He broke his leg in February of 2024. He was playing basketball, and he jumped and his leg didn't go with him, and he broke his tibia. And so what happened was he broke his kneecap off of his tibia, so it like his kneecap came up, and he had to have surgery and he had to have screws put in. And so he's been very apprehensive about playing rugby again, which is very understandable. And he did a long time of rehab. You know, we went through physical therapy for a long time, and he's finally been cleared. And you know, so he wasn't a starter for rugby. He doesn't have the desire to be a starter because he doesn't want to get hurt again. And you know, he's just good with being just on the team and having fun and playing. Well, one of the starters got hurt, and so he is like the first man up, and he had to fill in. So he filled in today, and that is how he got, they call it man of the game. And I wasn't there to see it, but he was so excited to send me a message and tell me, and I'm so proud of him. But I got a little emotional because, you know, I wish I was there with him. But I almost rented a car this morning, and I probably should have, and I didn't. All right, so this was the Bunny Box Challenge. This was from Income Babes. I had so much fun with this, you guys. I've actually printed out some more little cards that go with this. I'm going to do this one again eventually. So anyway, yeah, I'm very proud of him. I wish I was there to get to see that happen, but things happen for a reason. I believe that. I truly do. So I'll see him soon when he gets home. And I'll get to give him lots of hugs and tell him how proud I am. So there's 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 2, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, and 62. So $262. Okay, so let me get this all in the tray. And then I'll give it a count and see how much I have in total. Oh, I have a 5 back here. And then I'm going to pause the video, you guys, and get rid of all these ones because I don't want to put all these ones into my sinking funds. That's just too much. All right, so I'm going to get my calculator out just in case I need it. All right, so we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60. And then we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 93. 10, 20, and 30. Oh, not that yet. Then we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 1. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 1. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. And then we have, I'll speed you through this part. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 87. So that's $1,032 that I am going to put into sinking funds. But first, I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to get rid of most of these ones. Okay, guys, I'm back. If you notice, cash tray is gone. All the money's not here because I already stuffed it all and didn't turn the camera back on. Anyway, so I thought I would just recap really quickly. So I started here with this binder and I added, so this was my little cheat sheet. I added $30 to my own envelope and I had $1,100. I added 30 to my oldest son and he's got 165. 30 to my middle son, he's at 980. 30 to Sarah and 30 to my youngest and they each have 1,100. I added 20 to Weston and he is at 575. I added 20 to little Winnie. Weston and Winnie are my great niece and great nephew. And she's at 575. And then I added 40 to Pets and Pets is at $110. So yay, I got to stuff every envelope in my favorite binder. All right, so then I moved on to here. I skipped car payment, I skipped car insurance, and I added $20 to savings. And so I'll count this one for you. So now my savings has 1,000, 2,000, 500, 600, 700, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 800, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 31, and 32. So $2,832. You guys, I just cannot believe that I stuffed every envelope and I didn't have the camera on. Oh, well, things happen, right? It's not the first time I've done this and most likely it won't be the last time. I added $20 to my emergency fund and now my emergency fund is at 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 100, 200, 300, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 400, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I added 21 because I had an extra $1 and that rounded it up to a 5. So $405. Then I put $50 in my Roth IRA. So now my Roth IRA should be at 60, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, and 60. And you guys, the funny thing is, it is hours later, like hours later, before I realized. All right, so I put 50 in investments. So 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 81, 82, 83, and 84 towards my May investments. Sorry if you just heard the air fryer going off. My mom's in there making something in the air fryer. So that was it for this binder. I moved on to here and I added 25 to miscellaneous, which gave us $50 in miscellaneous. I added $30 to personal items, which gave me $135. In birthdays, I added $90, which gave me 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, and 3. I do have my 2 oldest sons' birthdays coming shortly in July, so I'm getting prepared for them. Household, I added 40, so that brought us up to 140. In health, I added 40. That brings me up to 185. Clothing, I added 50, so I'm at 150 in clothing. Car maintenance, I added 50, so now I'm at 200. And I added $120 to holidays. And the reason I did that is because I spent for Easter I used my credit card, and so I need to pay it back. So we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 71, and 72 for holidays. All right, so that was it for this binder. Then I moved along to this one. I skipped haircuts, I skipped lunch, and I added $100 to school. So now let's see how much I have in school. So this is for tuition payments for my son. So there's 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 5, 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, and 77. So 577. There's $12 and $2 bills there. So 577 for school. I added $30 into family fund, which gave me $100. I added $20 to Disney Plus, which brought me up to $80. And I did add $20 to AAA, which brings me to $270. And I'm positive that this is fully funded now. But I'm just going to go ahead and keep stuffing just in case I need it. So the last thing I did, let me change sides here. The last thing I did is I put $46 here. And this is for my 1 month ahead binder. So I have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, and 46. And I'm going to go ahead and stuff these, but I need to make some change. So once again, I'll be right back, but I'm not going to pause the video, you guys. Okay, so I have $46 now. And so I start here in the front, and I've already fully funded subscriptions. So I take the $5 that was going here and I moved it to life insurance. So I add it to the 2. So now life insurance gets 7. But because I'm doing $46, which would be like twice the amount, life insurance is going to get 14. So 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. So let me color off 14 of these boxes. Okay, so I'll add the $14 in here and I'll come back and count it when I'm finished. Okay, and so then every other envelope behind is going to get $4. So this is for 1 month ahead of miscellaneous. So we're going to add 1, 2, 3, and 4. right, sorry if you could hear my dog eating. She always wants to eat whenever I'm making a video. So next up is water, and water is going to get 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Sewer is going to get 4, so I can mark off 2 boxes. Oops, that's okay. So 2 and 4, because these are $2 each. Okay. Next up is gas, and gas is $2 each, and so I'll add 4 in here. I'll mark off 2. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Electric is going to get 4, and these are $2 each, so I'll mark off 2 of these. All right, there's $4. And internet and cable and phone is going to get 4, and these are $4 each, so I'll mark off 1. Okay. All right, and then car payment, these are $5 each, but I am going to be able to mark off 1, so I'll mark that off, and I'm going to add in 4 because I've accumulated enough that I can mark off that 4th one. So yay, yay, yay. And the last $4 is going into my mortgage. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and I can also mark off this one because I've accumulated enough to do that. So yay, we got to get all the way down to here, you guys. It's going to take a long time, but that is okay. All right, so let me give these a count. I'm only going to count 2 envelopes because they all should be the same after, let's see. So subscriptions is fully funded at 30. So life insurance now has 5, 10. Let me start that over. Life insurance has 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and $40. And we need to get to 50. So yay, we're pretty close to finishing this one. When we get to the second black box, I miscounted the first time. I was doing something weird. But once we get here, that one will be fully funded. And then this envelope and everyone behind should have the same amount. So let's see what that is. So we have 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So every other envelope will have 20. And when I'm able to go ahead and finish the life insurance, the $7 that's going in here will then go here, and I'll be putting $9 into miscellaneous. And then once I finish miscellaneous, that 9 will go to the next one, and I'll add it to the 2. It'll be 11, and so on until we finish our month ahead. So yay. All right, that is all I have for you. I'm very sorry, you guys, that I forgot to turn my camera back on, but it just is what it is, and I can't change it now, right? So thank you very much for watching this hot mess of a video. I'm going to see you soon with my Monday minis, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Remember, you guys, Jesus loves you, and so do I, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Take care. Bye, you guys.